Grief isn't something that you can get over, but our guest, Christa Couture, is living proof that you can lose almost everything and recover. She is a singer, songwriter, broadcaster, and now an author. Her debut memoir, How to Lose Everything, details a life of extraordinary mental, emotional, and physical endurance. Christa, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the show. This is a book about painful experiences that you've been through in life. How did you find the strength to write about them?
You know, I couldn't have written this book any sooner in my life. Enough time had to pass that these experiences were in the past and that I could look back at them. And for sure, there was painful memories, and revisiting those at times was difficult, and I would have to slow down and be careful. But ultimately, I think it's really empowering to shape your own story, and in turn, I got strength from that.
Well, you're a mother of a 3-year-old daughter, and you make sure to talk about her brothers and what life would have been like with them around. Talk to me about your relationship with her.
Yeah, I mean, she is a big part of what grounds me so firmly in the present, the way that only kids can. And she loves to look at pictures of her brothers, and I kind of follow her lead as to what questions she's asking. We'll see how her understanding evolves. But we look at the pictures, we say good morning to them, and we say good night when we go to bed. And she knows that they are part of her life.
Throughout the book, you try to normalize disability, and you were 13 when you lost a leg to cancer. In the book, you talk about the experience of switching to a prosthetic leg that's covered in flowers. Why was that important?
You know, I saw this drag queen in Vancouver who once said, if you can't hide it, decorate it. And yeah, it's a good piece of advice. I spent so long trying to hide my disability, trying to pass for a 2-legged person, which I'm not. And I just reached a point where I didn't want to hide it. And not only did I want to not hide it, I wanted to celebrate my difference and celebrate this big part of my life and what it means to me. And so I chose the flowers. I mean, in part, I just love the print. It's my favorite accessory, and, you know, it goes with everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom that we can learn from drag queens.
Yeah, always, always.
You have a special connection to music. You were a touring singer-songwriter, and then thyroid cancer, which put a brake on your music career. How did you cope with that hurdle?
Well, not well at first, because, you know, the thyroidectomy was after my 2 sons had died, after my marriage had ended. And I was like, really? I mean, one more thing? How can I get through something else? But it gave me a chance to really reflect on what music meant to me. And it's that I express myself through music. It's that I connect with people through music. And so I discovered that I could still do that in writing, which in part led to writing this book.
You call the last passage in your book a field guide. Are you hoping to show people how to get through grief?
You know, I called it a field guide. It is my observations from the dark and rocky terrain of grief. I think not so much to show people how to get through it, but that if you find yourself there in that place, which you will or you have, I hope that what I can offer is some comfort, that if you are in that hard place, that by reading the story or reading this field guide, you will at least be shown, maybe not how to get through it exactly, but be shown that you are not, you're not alone.
Christa, spending this time with you this morning has been really important. I think a lot of people, as you said, have either found themselves in a place of grief and they don't know how to get out, or they will encounter that at some point in their lives. I think it's a really important story to share. It's very brave of you to share. And we're so fortunate to have had you here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
The book is called How to Lose Everything, and be sure to grab your copy. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.